starting now?
Andrew
I thought we'd been
Youngblood.
going. I thought we were half done. God damn it. Oh,
You're trying to get to
goodness.
this concert that you're not going to go to.
I don't think I'm going to go to.
Why?
I don't have a lot of energy.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
the
tired.
Yeahs will like fill you with energy.
I'm going to see him next weekend in Utah.
Oh, you're going to Utah?
Yeah.
You are? Are you going to
Utah?
Wise Guys?
No, I'm going to see this concert.
Oh, you're literally going for that.
Yeah, I'm not doing any comedy. I'll maybe try to hop on a show, but
It's
there's
not
a whole festival. It's like the Strokes, yes, it's a whole thing.
okay. People
So-
in Utah are fun. Like the ones that are down to party are really down to party, and they're a good time.
Yeah, it should be fun, or it won't be. I don't know.
Our vacations would be totally what you think is
I got
fun
the
and what I
hiccups.
think is fun
I
are
ate
totally
too much
opposite.
soup right before.
What are you talking about? I feel like
Right before this, I
Andrew-
ate too much soup.
Andrew is just
I
like
ate an edible and I ordered 3 types of soup on Uber Eats. They got here. Ben brought it in. I missed him in the whole interaction. I highly picked it up from the table, walked to my room,
soup
and I ate
doesn't seem
soups.
like good high food, like not fulfilling.
Have you ever had a grilled cheese with tomato soup? That's pretty good high food right there.
Okay, grilled cheese changes it.
Yeah. Well, just the process of the dip.
I don't like tomato based.
I
Things.
had broccoli cheese soup.
Okay, that's good. Yeah,
and
that
then,
makes sense.
a tortilla soup.
You gotta have some ramen. That sounds good.
I love
High,
ramen, but
salty,
all
high
noodles,
food.
all noodles though.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, noodles are horrible for you. I mean, I had a grilled cheese though. That's horrible for you too.
Yeah, I was
I
like-
don't know. I don't know. Sorry, continue your story about Utah.
No, there wasn't any story. This is cracking me up.
What?
Your brain. I feel like I can see where your brain is going.
Someone tell me. I don't know.
Did you eat all 3 soups?
No, I got half a tomato if you want it.
You shame eat in your bedroom? Is that what you were doing?
No, I was watching a movie on my projector.
Got a projector in your bedroom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, ladies.
That's how I watch my porno.
Really? Have you ever done the
No.
VR porn?
No, yes.
Is it?
I did a VR porn. I didn't do one. I put it on. I got the headgear. For my phone, so I could play video games originally. And then I discovered VR porn. I was like, threw my phone in there. I watched a little bit of it, and there was this one where I was in the middle of an orgy.
Do you see your hands?
And no, you don't see your hands unless I'm sure there's some wands or
gloves
something.
or
I have
something?
VR here, but not VR porn. But like real VR, yes, you can see your hands because you're holding these little light things. But
you can't get a reaction shot from a girl. Like if you like grab a titty,
no,
you're not gonna have an
you
actress
still gotta
be like,
use your imagination a little. You're not gonna feel a titty. You're not grabbing a titty.
No, I know, but I'm saying you'd think like they'd have in acting for VR porn, a girl be like, "Oh, daddy," like looking into the camera like she's looking at you and like say
They
something.
do that. They do. It's called POV.
Yeah.
POV VR.
Yeah, so that's like some
It is, but they don't react to what you're doing.
you just pretend to.
Yeah, I guess if you timed it right, you could be like, "Oh, I can tweak their nipple here," and they're like, "Ooh," like
Yeah.
that. Like if you time that right, I guess so.
And apparently with like video games, you can feel things in the controller now too. Like they'll make like a vibration or like
Oh yes, that's been around since the early '90s.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
You don't play. When was the last time we played a video game?
I don't like video games. We talked about this.
Really?
I mean, I think I would like
Tetris.
Second Life shit. I think I might like VR
Second
shit.
Life.
Or yeah, like where you just are like doing normal life
In
things.
The Office, there's Second Life, and Dwight is the assistant to the regional manager in his Second Life.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, the only difference is he could fly. So I don't know. I love The Office.
I know you love The Office.
You'd like a Sims.
Yeah, I feel like that's the kind of shit I would like. And then I like that Little Nightmares thing. Isn't that what it's called?
Oh,
Little
Yeah.
Nightmares.
I don't know
like
what that is.
I like gothic-y, or I watch some weird. Do you know what Salad Fingers is?
Yes.
Yeah, so I like if Salad Fingers was a video game, I feel like I'd like that.
It's just a video.
I know, but
Of
where
a
you
weird
just
guy.
but like if they made it where you like had to find rusty spoons and lick them, and I feel like I'd like that. I'm just saying what I like. Like
You want a game where you lick rusty spoons.
in my soul, I'm like old, but also like kind of like gothic in there a little bit too.
Oh.
I like dead things. Is that weird?
No.
I like dead things, but not in a creepy
like
way,
a witch
in like
way.
a fun way.
Like in a fun witch. You're a fun witch.
Yeah, I like my my dream, if
Do
someone
you have
wants to help,
animal jawbones at your house anywhere?
I would if my husband was into it.
Well, why would he be into it?
I don't know. He's not, so I don't. But he'll never do like I want to do like I always want to do a big Halloween. I love Halloween, and I always want to do girl with the dragon tattoo, full out goth.
And you never do it.
And no, yeah, it's
Do you
also
not have the guts?
It's also kind of
You're worried?
no, it's just also expensive. It's fucking expensive to
is?
get all the things.
Oh, so you don't dress up at all for Halloween?
I end up like phoning it in day of, finding something.
I didn't do it. Last night, my friend had a halfway to Halloween party, which explains why I'm hungover. Except for I didn't dress up at all. I felt bad.
You should. That's so lame when
I usually do, but I didn't. And
you felt too cool.
No, I just forgot, and then it was the day of, and I go, "Fuck, I can't think of anything." I was almost Forrest Gump because I got a couple I got Forrest Gump shoes and the hat.
That's an easy one to do, kinda.
Well, if you have a white suit, but I didn't, so I was thinking jogging outfit. Couldn't find anything besides black t-shirt. He's not wearing.
Do you have a
black
short
t-shirt.
sleeve button up shirt that you could button up to the
Well,
top?
it's too late now, so I'm fucked.
Next year. There's
Yeah.
always next year.
Yeah.
Best costume you've ever done?
Best. I don't know. I've done a ton of costumes though. I usually dress up. I was Courtney Love last year, I think. And I can find a photo for the Patreon.
Hell
It's a good
yeah,
one.
I love that.
Fishnets and all. I've done Kenny Powers from Eastbound and Down. I did that one
We
year.
were just talking about that.
I did that one year. I did when I'm feeling lazy, I'll go as a kitten, a sexy kitten.
So you're always a
There's
kitten?
nothing wrong with it going as a sexy kitten.
So you're always a kitten.
I got the joke. No.
I just felt like I had to say it again.
Yeah. But you know what's fun about I did it a lot when I was younger. The sexy kitten thing is when you were a sexy kitten. Guess who wants to talk to you? Other sexy kittens, which is mostly cute girls, and they would be like, "Hey."
What's the female version of that?
I don't know. When you dress like a tomboy. Or,
No,
I
mean,
know.
what
I was
if-
like,
what's the,
I wasn't
like-
cross dressing,
What's
but I was
the
like,
typical dude costume?
I did have fishnets on. I think I like wearing fishnets.
Yeah, you were Courtney Love. There's a theme here.
Yeah. Anything where I can wear women's clothes.
Oh, I could pull off Kurt.
I'm not. We're doing a couple's costume now.
Yeah, why not?
Do you do a couple's costume with your husband?
He won't. He's dressed up. What you will? Oh man, he won't love this. So
what were you, Popeye and
did
olive oil?
No. This wasn't.
Doesn't that feel right?
Yeah,
He's never done a couple's costume. He was like loved, so he likes like the family holidays. He's not into Halloween, but I remember when this was like early days. It was a last minute costume. He cut his shirt in half, and oh god,
the Hulk.
this is gonna play into everything everyone thinks. But
Give us
The
more
sh-
hints about.
the
Describe
shirt-
the costume and let us
it
see
was
if we can guess
it was just a T-shirt that he cut in half, and there was
T-shirt cut in half.
he wrote something on one half of the T-shirt,
Was it vertical or?
vertical like this.
On one half, he wrote something.
Democrats tax the other half of my shirt.
Oh God, I wouldn't have guessed that retarded fucking costume.
Ouch.
It's just lazy. It's a last minute costume.
Yeah, that's
Dude, he's not. Again, we were very libertarian in college.
yeah. I don't care. I don't listen.
care. I
You
don't
don't-
even care anymore.
No, I think
care.
it's funny. I think it's funny. You're
thought
not
it-
a Republican. You believe in vaccinations. We get it.
Damn it.
I don't know. I saw a video the other day that made me feel like the whole vaccination thing's all silly
I
now
just
too.
let's
so I
not
don't
say
know.
that. Let's not say that. But
I don't know. I still get them because I'm scared, but
I
I
just-
live in fear.
I just want everyone to love each other and do what they want to do as long as they're not hurting other people. Big caveat to that. I want to fuck Karen from the yeahs. So
That we talked about that before the podcast started.
Oh, we
so
did?
Out
Shit.
of out of
That's so out of
context, it's
context.
pretty intense. Or maybe we talked about it on the pod. This is what happens when you eat an edible. I just forgot that you guys were coming over. That's
literally,
it.
should we say what happened? Because actually, we
We
showed up to
planned-
record.
This is not our normal day of recording. Normal day is
That's true. That's why I'm in tennis shoes.
is 8:00 Tuesday nights. Today is Wednesday at 4.
It's
forgot
not Wednesday.
Sunday.
So.
Today is Sunday at 4. Yes, today is Sunday at 4, and I forgot that I had any responsibility all today. And so I was like, let me watch a movie. My hangover's a little bit bad. I popped an edible. I just so you know, I missed the end of the movie. There's 5 minutes left in this damn movie,
Oh, damn.
and I walked out because of this. I mean,
Folks, the sacrifices that
I know.
he makes
I
for
gave them
us.
the key to my house basically, and now they can just come over whenever and let themselves in.
Do you have a ring? Are there cameras?
Yes, and it probably went off, but I was into the movie, so I wasn't looking at my phone.
I was watching Ring videos till
Did you
legit
push the
3
button?
a.m. last night.
Did you doorbell at all?
I knocked on
No,
the window.
We both knocked, and what's really funny is I left my phone at home, so I was like, Andrew, what's up? And then I was like, well, I'll wait till Jamie gets here because she can just call him, and I don't want to
and I called you
Gotcha.
twice.
Sorry.
I called you twice, and then I had to get up the courage to knock on your
Let me
door. But
see.
I
Hold on.
also don't know which bedroom is yours because this is a pretty big house.
It is.
And so I was like, I think I hear
I got no
noises.
text.
Yeah, some of the
I
noises
just
were
I did get
scary.
some calls.
Yeah, and the noises were like VR porn noises.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
I actually did hear it was a scene. I think someone was getting tortured or something. It was like, ah.
Yeah, it's because I was watching that. I was watching the Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Literally, the guy just got his
Sure.
ball. The guy just got his balls shot off, and I shot my balls off.
I'm just like, I'm gonna wait till Jamie calls him.
It sounded a little bit like. So I then went and knocked on the door that I assumed was yours.
Scared the fuck out of me. My heart dropped into my
scared you.
dick hole.
You walked out and you said, "Is that you?" And then I heard noises in the background, like maybe there's someone dead in there.
Maybe.
Oh.
I hope so. I hope it was a dead person.
That-
Very cool. This is the last episode. Cut.
Oh no.
I could take you. I'd fucking bite your jugular out.
You could not take me.
I would. My teeth.
That's an
do you-
insane
do you
thing.
know-
You and Ben together, I think, can probably take me or at least get out of the house. What would be your first move? Your first move right now.
Teeth to the jugular. Rip out your jugular with my
No,
teeth.
I would have stood up, pushed you, grabbed that screwdriver, and
No, I'd be like.
did you think about weapons around you?
No, I would go a
I'd have a
psychological.
screwdriver, so I'd be at you too.
I would go with a
What were you gonna do?
psychological thing. I'd
That's
be
not
like,
gonna
you
happen.
know
It's got
what?
some
I
range.
love killing too. Let's kill Ben.
Yeah.
And I'd
kill
make
him.
I'd make you think that I was on your side, and when you were going to attack Ben, that's when I'd bite the jugular. The manipulation first to make you think that we're a murder duo now. And what would our murder duo name be?
Oh, us? No, you
young
just
blood.
killed me.
You-
But yeah, I'd be like the young blood killer or some shit like
No,
that. Or,
okay, but involve me in the duo.
Oh,
Something with
the young blood killer and his assistant.
Oh. By the way, you think everybody thinks I'm a certain way. Listen to that misogynist shit. And his secretary.
Yeah,
Young
yeah, I'm just
blood
kidding.
and his
I said
secretary.
assistant. All right,
Assistant is slightly better.
I'll
I
get
guess.
someone who types faster for my secretary.
I'm a
I
slow
don't know.
typer.
Are you? You seem like a finger typer.
I learned
you
to write
kinda?
cursive, so that was like
So you don't know how to type.
I don't know how to. We started doing typing a little bit, but
Wait,
no.
you just never did type. You didn't take computer classes.
I think I took maybe like one. My mom put
This
me in
is
a school
insane,
that was
right?
like.
I feel like computer was a thing you took every year for like 5 years.
I went to some weird schools. I went to some private
Some
school.
Utah schools.
Some private school.
Right, Utah?
Utah. Well,
Utah.
Utah and Chicago.
Did they
All
say,
right.
"Don't worry your pretty little head about typing"?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
won't
yeah.
need homemaking. There literally was. It wasn't homemaking. Fuck. Home economics.
Yeah, that's a thing that everyone takes.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
Is
learn how
that
to
a thing
sew,
anymore?
you cook.
When I was in school, it was like an elective. You could elect in or out.
I think you had to. Well, so I remember one year I had to do both, but then after that it was I could choose tech or home ec. And
No.
after getting kicked out of tech class, I chose home ec.
Did you like feel the
You can't
need?
goof around the bandsaw.
Were there people
Throw that
around
out
you that
there.
made you be like, you need to go to college? Was that a big thing that your parents were like? Or
No, my parents are stupid.
But they yeah. I mean, so they were like, go to college.
No, I mean, well, no, they didn't. They were just like, get out of my house. But also, I was already out, so I don't know. We were pretty. At that point in my life, me and my mom were already pretty estranged, if you will.
Same with mine.
And so at that point, I mean, she might have said, I went to college for a little bit. She might have said something, but I don't remember any of it.
That's what
I
our
don't
murder
remember.
duo could do. We like have mommy issues, so we just like kill
That's my other podcast.
middle-aged ladies.
Oh, I can do that.
I feel like the vibe is like Joel Osteen's wife.
This podcast is getting red flagged, and the algorithm is going down as we talk.
Oh my God.
With all the threats and the. But anyways, so who are we killing?
Joel Osteen's wife. That vibe.
Oh, what about him? Why not just kill him?
No, he's so likable.
What? Can you go one podcast without saying something that makes you seem awful?
I know. So literally, but I was saying that I wanted to hate him. I turned it on one day, and I'm like, I hate super evangelical shit. I'm
Yeah,
an
of course.
atheist, so I was like ready to roast him. And then he didn't say Jesus once.
charmed ya.
He just talked about like very like self-deprecating. I was cut off on the way to work, and very like how he dealt with it. Very normal dude shit. Whereas his wife is like slapping flight attendants, right?
Oh, I didn't watch that video, but I think I saw something about
I think
it.
she was
I
like,
don't-
"Do you know who I am?"
Oh, yeah, she did one of those.
She seems like she's the fucking
You ever do that to
worst.
anybody?
Who am I? Why would that? What
I said
weight
that to
would
somebody one time in
What
my life.
weight would that hold?
I don't know.
You own shit. I don't own.
I
shit.
didn't at the time. I
I
was
don't-
just drunk. Me and this guy were kind of bumping faces. I was like, "You don't know who I am," and then I was like, "That sounded stupid." in my head. And then my friend ended up separating us. He goes, "Hey man, don't ever say that to someone. It looks dumb." I go, "You're right."
No, I would never. It wouldn't mean anything to anyone. I get people. No, when you are like me, I feel like people want to like punish me. They're like they can tell I've had like an easy life, and so they want to like. We shouldn't go into this. It's too heavy. But yeah.
No, tell us about your hard life.
No, I'm saying my life isn't. And so people want to punish
I
me
know.
for that. People are like, it makes people dislike me. So I'm not going to say, do you know who I am? And play into it.
I think that is in your head a little bit.
Maybe.
I think you're a very likable person. People like you. I don't mean anyone that dislikes you. And by comparison, more people dislike me than
the opposite.
people
no,
I know
I'm not
dislike
talking
you.
when people get to know me. I'm saying like a strange.
Even when they don't know you.
I'm saying like a random person will see me. And especially men.
That's in your brain.
I think men specifically, they see me and they feel like they're going to neg me or treat me like shit so that I know that I'm not special. That's
these are some issues in your head. I'm
no,
telling you right now.
This is a thing men do to women a lot.
Are you woman-splaining me right now?
Yeah, go on a date, go on a fucking Tinder date as me, and then see how you're treated.
Well, it'll be awkward. I got a husband.
I mean, well, you're just going out as an experiment.
Gotcha. I don't know. I get that you get treated differently, but I think from the moment I've known you, I never thought anything about you. And then as soon as I talked to you, I was like, oh, she's pretty cool. What'd Ben think? When you saw her, were you like, what a cunt?
Yeah, I would have to agree with Andrew that I do think some of this is in your head. But yeah, there are shitty people out there that are just rude and like shitty.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think you are inviting that by the way you look and interact.
Exactly.
I
This
know.
is your intervention.
I don't
right
think
now.
so.
I'm good. I mean, also like
We're intervening.
my life is good. Like I'm okay. I'm
Yeah.
not complaining. I
Well,
don't want
we're
people
gonna
out there.
fix you.
I don't want people out there to think I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm grateful and gratitude and
We're gonna fix you by the end of this podcast.
my life is great. I don't want people to think that I'm saying I need anything from anyone. I'm fine.
Anyways, let's get to the bottom of her problems by inviting our next guest, Jamie's mom.
Oh my good lord. Let's invite your mom in. And then we'll
She's
kill
in a
them.
wheelchair. We'd have to roll her in.
And then we'll
the
kill
mom
them as
killers.
our the mom. No, there's something
No.
better than that.
Mommy
That's-
killers. The night mommy.
Is there like
No.
a phrase with mama in it? Like,
I don't know. All I can think of is in Liar Liar when
have
he's
you
in
ever
the
said
elevator.
that in bed?
Mama?
Mommy.
No.
People say daddy a lot.
Yeah,
Why
I've been
is
called
it
that.
that the only people that say daddy are gay men or like the redneck racist men? Me and my daddy went fishing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in sex. I was like, they've never said those
No,
things.
I'm saying it's a weird crossover, right?
It is funny. My daddy. Yeah, my dad. You just say dad. Dad, what age do you drop the DY?
I never in my household ever said it, but sexually I've said it.
Gross. But I knew it was coming.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It's more normal for women. Men don't say mommy. That would be fucking weird.
sometimes they get a Spanish girl who'll be like, Poppy. And I'm like,
It's good. That's good shit.
yeah. This is silly.
Do you have any irrational fears?
Any rational fears?
Yeah, I was just looking at Godzilla. I said, do you have any irrational fears?
Yeah. One is getting into a parking garage, having an earthquake hit, and then it sandwiching me in there, but not killing me, just letting me get stuck for 7 days.
You're not from the West Coast. You're not even from earthquake
Well, you know what
places.
happened? I don't. When I was like 10 or something like that, I remember there was this like crazy San Francisco earthquake, right? And I remember watching the news and just seeing the parking garages and the people stuck in the parking garages, and just I should not have been watching the news because it's stuck in my head ever since.
Being
Now,
buried
anytime I'm in
alive.
California, I'm like, let's find street parking.
Being buried alive, that's fucking terrifying. Being still alive. And you're pinned under something, and then you just
but then
die
you just,
slowly.
yeah, would it hurt though? The panic would be bad, but wouldn't you just like eventually pass out?
That would be nice. I think when you're cold, you pass out. Like if you're in an avalanche, then you pass out.
Really?
I think so.
I watched a whole bunch of videos the other day. It's just this guy unburying people from avalanches. It was pretty intense. Their like snowboard would be sticking out, and they're like upside
yeah, I
down.
think I saw the same video.
Yeah. And he's like, "You good, buddy?" He's like, "All right."
It was so inspiring. And then they
Yeah.
like hung out after. It was so
That's
sweet.
wild.
It was so sweet.
That would be nuts. Avalanche is pretty scary. But I think tsunami, anytime I go to a beach place, I'm like, all right, let's get a higher floor. Tsunamis scare the
what about
shit out of
something
me.
gross? I hate cockroaches.
Texas, they're everywhere. So
Yeah, but that makes
No,
it worse.
Well, they don't bother me.
I have PTSD from my study abroad. They crawled all over me.
What
That
about
makes
a
it
jellyfish?
worse. No, they just sting you. You don't. That's like hurts a little bit. Men are so
A
sensitive.
little. Have you ever been stung by a jellyfish?
Men are so no, but men
I
are
have.
very. Men are
Twice.
Women have a higher tolerance for pain than men.
Oh my
Men
god!
are so
What is this
sensitive.
podcast? I'm kidding.
I do always say women shit. I need to, but
No,
like it is
I was just
true.
kidding.
It is true.
You have a higher pain tolerance
Yeah, than men. You like.
Let's test this somehow.
I
Let's get a lighter, and we'll just see who can hold.
I get lasered my whole fucking body. That is hot heat.
First of all, I've been lasered. It's not that bad.
The hair laser isn't that bad. The
Oh, what
tattoo
laser are you doing?
the tattoo
You
laser
got a
is
tattoo laser?
way more intense. I'm removing it.
Oh, I didn't
I'm
know
re-
you got a tattoo. Let's see it.
You haven't seen my tattoo?
I don't know.
It's not great. I got it at someone's house.
Let's take a picture. Put it
Can
on the
you- can you guys-
Patreon.
Show it to this one, Jamie.
This one?
This one.
What-
Over here. Yeah, just
What is that? For the people who can't see, it's a
It's
flame.
halfway. It's halfway gone
Something flaming.
because it's three things in.
It's a fire. It's Jew letters on fire. That's what it is.
It literally is Arabic, Sanskrit, and Hebrew, and it says peace in those three languages.
And then it's on fire.
It says, I'm trying to remove it. That's why it looks like that.
that's awesome.
No,
So it says
the
peace in
Arabic-
every language, and then there's fire everywhere.
It's not fire. That's Arabic lettering, you dumb shit.
all the way around. The top part is
yeah,
Arabic
that's
lettering?
Arabic.
Oh,
It's salam.
well.
But I love that you interpret it as fire.
Well, it didn't look like writing.
sorry.
It looked
I
like
just wanna
flames.
apologize
We're
to
gonna
all of
post
our-
this, and then you guys can decide.
I want
It
to
looks like
apologize
flames.
to our Muslim listeners.
listener, Zod. That's it.
Zod,
He's
salam
not gonna listen to
alaikum.
that.
Sorry, Zod.
All right,
Anyway, I have a cockroach phobia from my study abroad. Did I say that?
you got a cockroach phobia. Is that it? That's
Having-
not that irrational. though.
I don't
That's
think it's
just
irrational
people-
either. I'd rather
People
be in
scared
a
of bugs. That's
I'd
pretty
rather
normal.
be in a bathtub full of rats than cockroaches.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Rats are cute.
Yeah,
They're
not-
really cute.
They're all gonna bite you.
Yeah,
No.
rats can hurt you a lot more than cockroaches.
Cockroach is not gonna do anything besides be.
But rats won't hurt you unless they feel threatened, just like a pit bull.
Or if they're hungry.
So you're gonna Willard it. Remember Willard?
What? No.
Willard. It was it was this cool movie with the guy from Back to the Future, the dad from Back to the Future, and he controlled the rats.
Oh, yeah. A Crispin Glover.
Yeah, Crispin Glover, who never gets older. But anyways,
I have seen like
Willard.
mafia movies where they do the overturned bucket with the rats, and that's creepy as hell.
what do they do?
They like it's
They
a
dump
form
a
of torture. So rats can't like breathe and they want to eat or something, I think. So they like they'll have like a bucket overturned on like someone's abdomen or something with rats underneath it, and they start
Eating their
No,
stomach.
they heat it so they try to escape the bucket, and they're trying to escape through you. Is the
Ooh.
is the
like a
whole thing.
torture.
That's pretty nuts. I want to see that.
It's
Yeah,
fucked up,
that's a real
right?
thing.
I don't want to see that, but I'd like to see it
I
in a
bet you
movie.
have seen it. It's like I feel like it's in like some mafia movie that's famous.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Anyway,
I didn't even know this was a thing. In my head, the way you're describing it first was they were picking someone up, turning them upside down, and just putting their head into a bucket of rats, like a swirly, but with rats. Which I was like, oh, that does seem pretty bad.
I mean, think how cute a mouse is, and a rat is just a mouse with a longer tail. Like cockroaches, they were crawling
Mice
on me.
and rats look very different. Mouse is so much smaller and cuter. You don't see Mickey Rat.
But its face is still like a little mammal. It's still so like.
Yeah, but have you
know?
seen a New York City rat?
Yeah.
Those aren't cute.
I mean, they're cute. A cockroach is fucking nasty. It looks like it's wet all the time.
So do rats.
It
They got like
squishes down.
fucking gum stuck in their hair. They got fucking snaggle teeth. They're fucking grizzled. They're eating old pizzas and heroin needles.
They're like ugly cute. I have a Frenchie. I kind of like a ugly cute.
Frenchie is cute. That's just hands down cute.
They're so cute. But a cockroach is like, it can, they would survive a zombie apocalypse. They can flatten themselves out. They can squish through anything. I put duct tape on the bottom of my door on my study abroad, and they would squish underneath that. They'd get under
That's
it.
nuts.
They'd get under the mosquito net of my mattress that was on the floor, and then they would crawl on me.
So you had a mosquito net in your room?
This was
where was this?
I basically in West Africa. Like
Oh,
it was,
Jesus. Yeah.
I was like literally on a mat on the floor, and I just put the mosquito net down. There weren't really mosquitoes when I was there. I just put it down so I wouldn't get malaria, but mostly so the cockroaches wouldn't crawl on me. And then they'd still get under that, and I'd wake up with them on me. That's PTSD shit.
Yeah,
That's
nuts.
fucked up.
I will mention that cockroaches are like 100 times cleaner than like any mammal, including rats for sure.
Because of the fur, they don't have fur.
They don't have fur. They clean themselves constantly.
Did you just Google this, or is this just roach facts?
No, I knew that about it because I always was unsettled.
Are you a roach guy?
No, but once I started learning about them, I
You might
was
be
like
a roach guy.
I was like less worried about them. They don't bite. They're super clean. They don't carry diseases.
Sounds like a roach guy.
Ben just goes home and he has like a terrarium with
He's
little
like,
roaches.
he's like, come on, my pretties. They crawl up, and he's like, ah.
They have like human names. He's like, Dave, I love you.
Oh.
I had a science teacher in 7th grade that collected hissing cockroaches.
Yeah, I got a buddy with has a couple of those. I don't get it, but hey,
Some
to each their
real
own.
cool cats
Yeah,
that
they're
you
gross.
guys hang out with.
Well, I don't hang out with them. I do sometimes though. I don't know. I don't like it when anyone has a snake. I don't trust people with snakes. That shit's gross.
I don't love a snake, but I love a frog or a turtle. They're so cute.
Yeah, those are so different than a snake. A snake's terrifying.
A snake is a little terrifying.
You never know what kind of poison it's got, and you're like, ugh, is it gonna wrap around me and swallow me?
I don't
Is
like a
it gonna-
dead eye. That's the thing. That's why
A dead
cockroaches.
eye.
Yeah, like the black where it's like all
Oh,
black.
you can't tell where they're looking.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Yeah.
My first boyfriend that I think I talked about on this
He had dead eyes.
podcast, he had the snake cut thing done to his tongue, and he could move. He could move.
Your first boyfriend had a little.
He could move the two sides of his
Split thing?
tongue
That's crazy.
independently.
All right, how cocky was he when he was gonna go down on you for the first time?
By the
though?
way, it was
Was
great.
of course, but he's like, hey, just got to share this with you.
But that takes-
and
that
then
takes
Were you
work.
like excited or no?
That takes work to learn. It's not like, oh, you split your tongue and then you can just do that. He like practiced hard.
yeah. I would get that.
Yeah.
But wild.
Yeah.
I know a friend with a split tongue, and I thought it was weird.
It starts to grow back and then it's like a lumpy tongue. It's very,
Ew,
yeah,
gross.
it's not good.
How's he doing now?
Your tongue is actually one of the most self-healing, like if you take a piercing out of your tongue, it will just like close back up faster than anything. So yeah. But he's Mormon now with 3 kids.
And still that tongue.
I'm assuming it's like kind of back together.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get into heaven with that tongue.
That shit, I mean, honestly.
You can't go up to heaven with a split tongue and be like, hey God.
I wouldn't recommend being Mormon to our
You just
listeners
can't
if
do
we're
it.
just giving out advice, but it saved his fucking life. I talked about this.
Yeah.
It saved his life.
Well,
He was.
addicts often find religion.
Yep.
Just throwing that out there. Should we take a question?
One thing we should let people know is it's anonymous, first of all.
Or it's
You're
not.
gonna
Your
be
choice.
and it's not live. You're not gonna have to talk to us or be grilled by us. Just leave
That
a
would be awful.
message. Leave an Instagram message. Leave an email and we'll just give advice after the fact so you don't have to feel on the spot in the moment.
Exactly.
Everybody, let's take a call
Or email.
This one's pretty short. Should I tell my wife I'm bisexual? I've been with her for 10 years. Have accepted that I am bisexual since high school, 18 years. What do I do?
Well, you probably should have told her already, right?
What?
Well, I
No,
think
why?
you probably. Well, if you're in my head, if I'm marrying somebody, I would like them to know everything about me. If I'm gonna marry someone, they got to be someone I'm not keeping any secrets from.
Yeah, so on that front, totally get it. I want someone to know everything about me, and I want my person to know everything about my fantasies. Like, no shame, go out. Like, if you're to the point of like you're married, then just share all the things. Here's my thing that is what I wonder about is like, let's say you are bisexual, but if you're in a monogamous relationship, which that's what we don't know, but I'm going to assume, sorry if that's not true, but I'm going to assume. So if you're in a monogamous relationship and you're bisexual, like, cool, watch bisexual porn together, watch whatever you want, or have fantasies, like
Go pick up a guy together.
role play, if that's what you want to do. But I think like, but you're with the person you're with. That's who you're with.
Well, I think he's probably wanting to bring it up, and I could be wrong because he doesn't say this, but I think the reason he wants to bring it up is so maybe he can explore that, right? Why else would he want to bring it up? Because in your case, yes, it is a moot point if they're just like, why would he? There's no reason for him to bring it up unless he's trying to be like, let's work through this together. Or not work through it, or like maybe like
think of
we can
your
give it a
person.
shot.
Like if someone said that to you and you're in a committed monogamous relationship, like if my husband said he's bisexual, I'd be like, I'm totally cool with that. And
first of all, I've dated many a bisexual.
but I'm saying in a committed
Yes.
monogamous relationship, it doesn't matter.
I would just say let's have some threesomes, and they'd be like, yeah.
But I think you're
And
making
the
it
world
all
would be perfect.
You're making it all about sex, and maybe I just don't naturally think about sex that much. Like as much as a dude maybe does. So maybe it is about a sex thing. But if it's not, and he just is and wants her to know, cool. Like, but if it's not about a sex thing, if it's about a sex thing, that requires discussion and figuring out how that's going to look for y'all if you want to add people in. But if it's not, and it's just about knowing who you are and what you're into, cool. But it doesn't change the dynamics of your existing relationship.
I think that's the reason he's probably going at this. Like the reason he wants to say this is because he wants it to change some dynamics. I think maybe he wants to explore with maybe a cuckold thing.
Yeah, maybe that's
Maybe.
it. If it's a sexual thing, fine.
Yeah, they didn't quite give us enough for us to really tell.
We talk about sex a lot, and I get it. Everyone loves sex, and
Everybody
you want
loves
to experience
coming.
things. But like, also there are other things in life. And
yes, but this specifically is a sex thing.
I know, you know what, everything I say is hateable, but like identity, everybody's so obsessed with how other people.
But you can't see, but Ben's marking down a timestamp because we're going to have to delete this.
No, that wasn't.
Everybody's so obsessed with identity. And listen, I think your identity should be super important to you. Be who you are. Fuck yeah. But I think everybody's need to tell everyone this is me. Now listen, if your rights are being taken away, or this is something on like a state or federal level where you're like, I'm getting fucked because of my identity, that is not okay. But
I'd like to get fucked
if
for
you're
my
just
identity.
I think people should be.
Come on. That was good.
That was good.
All right.
I just feel like, it's like the bumper stickers on the back of a car. Like, I believe in this. It's like, just believe what you believe. It's like why I'm getting my tattoo removed. When I was younger, I wanted everyone to know, like, I'm all about, like, yay, peace amongst everyone. Everyone needs to know. And, like, now I'm just like, that's what I believe. And I don't give a fuck if other people know it. It's not, my identity is going to be what it is no matter what anyone says or thinks about me. And I think, of course, on a rights level, on a governmental level, fight for your rights, fight for your identity. But on a personal level, fuck what everyone thinks you are.
Yeah.
Be who you are. Everyone, I feel like.
Well, I think it's important for your wife to.
Yes, but I'm saying
agree.
there's a thin line of like everybody needing to prove who they are or have people know who they are. It's just like, just be that.
Why not just hide yourself for the rest of your life?
No, I'm saying just be that. Tell your partner. But I don't think my point is if it's a loving, beautiful relationship and you're married to this person, then it won't change anything. So yes, of course, share it with them. But
let it out.
Let it out.
But do it in a cake or a form. You got to do it in a fun way.
Yeah, actually, you really should do it in a fun way.
You should get one of those bachelorette party cakes that are shaped like a penis.
A bisexual reveal, like a gender reveal.
Get a penis cake and be like, hey, I brought home this cake, and your wife will open and see a penis cake, and you're like, and she's like, this cake's so good. And then you go, I like cock too.
Or she cuts the cake and it's like the letters in the cake, and it's just like, I want to sleep with other people.
And by people,
Surprise!
I mean men.
And not you.
Yeah. Well, that's sad.
No, it is.
You made it sad.
God damn it. I always do that. No, I'm sure he still wants to fuck her. But I do think that does bring in, and he shouldn't be offended if it brings in insecurities on her end. I know it would a little bit on mine if he made it if my husband came to me and said he was bisexual, I'd be like, cool. How's that relevant? And then I might I love you the same either way. How's that relevant?
But what if he brought it up and then he goes, I think we should fuck around with other guys?
I'd be like,
babe, I'll still fuck you against the wall. It's fine.
No,
there'll just be a guy fucking me, fucking you against the wall.
But I'm a big monogamy person. That is vital to me. That is vital to me. But if he wanted to do that, I'd be like,
you give it a shot.
Thank you for telling me first. We need to break up.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why.
But like, I'm excited for your journey, but also never call me, text me, email me because I'm in love with you.
Oh, well, we've really convinced this guy to hold it in forever.
No.
What's the worst that could happen? She's going to leave you and tell you to not call,
but again,
text,
I'm
or
saying
write?
so much. It's such a sexual based thing, right? Bisexual. It's there in the word. So it's about who you want to.
Bye.
It's about.
That's what Jamie says.
Bye. That was so good. I loved that. Bisexual. No, sexuality is about sex. So presumably, if nothing's going to change with the sex in the relationship, and it's just about like what porn you want to watch together, or you want to be more feminine, maybe that's it.
Yeah. In
your expression, cool. I'll go shopping with you. But if it's about being with other people, then
I like how you chose shopping for and it's just, I don't know.
I mean, it's a stereotype.
Yeah, I know.
I'm fucking around here. I'm trying to be open.
I liked it. Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Let's buy a pink shirt. I don't know what do women do.
Let's do it. Let's go shopping.
I obviously am not that, but like, whatever you're into. But if it's about fucking other people, no.
Yeah, I think this guy's screwed.
No, he's
There's
not.
no win here.
No, he's not. I just want to know why it's so.
No, I think just say it. Let her know.
Yeah, let her know. But make her feel also like you're attracted to her. I don't know. Make her feel loved.
Well, bisexual, you can be attracted to her.
I know, but I'm saying
I'm hoping.
I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about specifically her as a human individual person, not as a person with a vagina, as a person specifically.
A vagina with feelings.
Yeah, that.
I'm starting to learn.
There you go. You got it. Slow clap for Andrew.
That was a pretty good one. I like that one.
I kind of like that.
That was a fun one.
I wish like every time I feel like we wish we knew more.
Yeah. I do wish we knew more, but I don't know. This guy will be fine, and if not, he'll probably kill himself.
I'm trying to put myself in his shoes, Like I don't
Oh,
think
if your wife says she
Yeah.
comes home, she goes, "I'm bisexual." You want to
no,
fuck girls together?
No, if I was in his shoes,
You're
and I had
Oh.
to tell my wife that I was bisexual, or if I wanted to, I don't think I would. I would just say,
hold it
"Hey,
in.
I want you to peg me."
Oh, go
Like,
pegging.
because you could be just totally monogamous in
You could-
love
but
and
you-
have a wife and get pegged.
You can also be bisexual without getting
Yeah,
fucked
but
in the
maybe
ass.
it's more-
So,
My point
there's
is
a
like
whole-
him
there's a whole-
telling her he's bisexual does imply something instead of
Yeah, but
hey,
not
I want to do this with you. That's different, right?
But I also want to know. I am the type of person. Maybe I get all relationships are different, but I'm only in my own head. I can try to understand other people, but I would be like, if you were my person, I'd be like, I want to know who you are, everything about you, to your everything. So I feel like I would want to know.
So you'd accept it if they were monogamous.
Yeah, I'd be like, we need to have a discussion now about the same rules are still in place with us, like about how I feel respected and safe, because I want to feel safe.
That's a big part of it.
So like, but I'd want to know who you are. So I'm like, this is so basic. Like, just respect me, protect me, and I'll do the same to you. But I want to know everything about you.
Yeah, I've already told my wife all the guys that I have crushes on.
Yeah, I
Leo,
Not Leo.
Tom Hanks.
I
No?
came in here.
I love Tom Hanks.
I came in here saying I wanted
Maybe
to
young
fuck
Tom Hanks.
Karen
Okay, maybe.
from the Yeahs.
Who else? Who else we got?
Oh, I like.
I would go.
Who's your top? Who's
I
your
would go
top?
young Leo, Tom Hanks. Honestly,
Mhm.
them and Catch Me If You Can. I'd have a
I'm
thing with both of them.
surprised.
Yeah.
Carl Hanratty.
Wait
That's
a
his
second.
name.
Both of them in that movie?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Why not?
Specifically.
Why not?
I like
I
that.
like that movie a lot.
So your proclivities with women don't really cross over into with men, what it would be. Like you like a Latin lady, but it wouldn't be with men the same.
Is Tom Hanks Latin? No.
No. He's like the whitest white. By the way,
Yeah.
what a weird one.
Tom Hanks? Why? He's America's dad. That
Yeah,
now that
that's-
sounds
Yeah, that came
America's daddy.
Very Freudian.
Daddy. Call back.
Daddy.
Call back.
My
like that.
daddy. Me and my daddy went
Yeah,
fishing.
yeah.
And then it got weird in the boat.
That's pretty good Southern accent.
I know
I'm
it's
not
pretty
good.
good. He is so unsexual to me. He's like asexual to me.
He is asexual.
To me, like the vibes. The vibes are like very not sexual to me.
What about in Big?
Yeah, no.
Whatever you do, don't fuck him in Philadelphia.
I think he's like kind of a
He
dumb,
just well,
a dumb shit.
you know, he's all of a sudden old and has got a full functioning libido, and he's 10. He doesn't know what to do, so he does it with her.
And he keeps
weird.
failing upward, so he's got a good job.
Yeah, that is a good movie.
That's one of my favorites as a kid, really.
It's a good one.
I can't think I liked a lot of. What was your favorite like cartoon movie? I like Land Before Time.
I loved Land Before Time.
So cute.
Ducky.
Yeah.
Littlefoot was my favorite,
Oh.
but Ducky was all like, "Yep, yep, 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 Daddy."
Oh, I love it. Say it again.
I'm gonna.
Yep, yep, yep. It's
Oh
so
no, no,
cute.
no! You'd always say that shit.
So good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Love it.
Yeah. All right. I guess we wrap it.
Did we help? We always say that.
Did we help? I don't. That should be the tagline. Did we help?
Did we help?
I don't know.
Call in.
Please call in 832-744-9492 or our email, which is
Ask Jamie and Andrew at gmail.com. You can also leave us a message on
tweet,
Instagram.
Any way you want to do it, please
Come
do
up
it.
to me. My new stalkers that I've been trying to recruit.
got any?
Come up to me.
No,
No.
not yet.
But
One
come
day.
up to me somewhere where I don't expect it and be like, I need help with this. And I'll be happy to help.
Yeah. Follow Jamie
Take a lock
in
of my
real
hair.
life. Follow Jamie in real life.
Follow us online. Follow Jamie,
Jamie in
life.
real life.
We
you can
learned-
see her address, 532.
He's going to dox me now.
Yeah.
Come to Andrew's house. You can just walk in and knock on his door.
Jesus Christ. I got to go take care of that dead lady.
Yeah, that were some weird fucking noises coming from your
Yeah.
room. She's probably in there eating your tomato soup. You left it in there.
No, it's in the living room
Oh,
with the cockroaches.
well. Yeah.
Ugh. All right, let's get out of here. Follow me at No Youngblood. I got dates, AndrewYoungblood.com. Jamie already said her stuff, or did you?
No, follow me at the Jamie Rowan. Follow at the Mess Hall Pod too. And yeah,
We did it.
we did it! Yay!
Yay.
30 minutes late.
Bye.